Welcome to Moments with Marianne. This is your host, Marianne Pastana. And we're here today with special guest, Tom Paladino, who's here to share with us an approach to holistic wellness through Scalar Light. So Tom Paladino is a holistic medical expert, scalar energy researcher, and humanitarian. He has theorized that all energy in the universe initiates as scalar energy, and that the sun of our solar system and the stars of our universe are the points of origin, the storehouses for scalar energy. He further theorizes that scalar energy is instructive energy, as the entire universe is instructed by this divine essence. Subsequently, all spiritual, cognitive, emotional, and physical action in the universe is initiated and maintained by scalar energy instruction. Scalar energy provides order in the universe. So let's welcome to the show, Tom Paladino.
Marianne, thank you so much. Good day to you.
Well, what an honor it is to have you here again and to talk about this just revolutionary technology. Can you share with us what Scalar Light is?
Yeah, I'm a scalar light researcher. I work with the energy of the sun and the stars, which is distinct from electricity. I've always contended that there's two energies: electricity, electromagnetic energy, and scalar energy. And my career is focused upon this other energy, the energy of the stars.
So, when we talk about the energy of the stars, how does that benefit us?
Well, we look at electricity and how electricity has been employed in all walks of life and how it's a source of power. It's my contention that scalar energy will have as significant as an impact of that of electricity, if not more. Now, in specific, I've utilized this energy and I can administer this energy to improve what I call energetic health or quantum health for people and animals. So presently, I'm working with the energy to enhance energetic health.
Well, I know I've been doing the Scalar Light energy with you, gosh, since last year, and I've had dramatic results in regards to my own personal health, things that have made a change. And doctors are like, whoa, we don't even know how that happened. So it's interesting how this works. So for those that are going, okay, well, we've got the energy of the planets and the stars. How does that all work together?
Well, again, if this energy is from the stars, as I believe, then it's responsible for orchestrating the universe. It essentially carries the instructions of the universe. So, with that, we can use these instructions, this intelligence, if you will, to say balance our brain waves or balance our seven chakras. It's always been my contention that brain waves or chakras are really the effect, or if you will, the result of energy. So scalar energy to the mind, scalar energy to the chakras will produce proper mental health, proper alignment of the chakras. So it's a cause and effect relationship. If this energy is the cause, the result is proper mental health.
So why don't you share a little bit about the machine that you use and where this technology came from?
I studied under the Hieronymus family. They were American inventors, and they perfected a scalar energy instrument. Actually, back in the 40s and 50s, they were working with this energy. Well, I continue on with their work and I've modified their instrument. But the key element to this instrument, it controls scalar energy. It's not controlling electricity. And with that, we're controlling intelligence. And if this intelligence can then be, if you will, administered to people and animals, you're downloading, you are imparting intelligence to people and animals. Now, what does intelligence mean? Well, first comes intelligence, and then the result is sound health. As I mentioned, by imparting this energy, this intelligence to people and animals, I've seen significant improvement in health, mental health, emotional health. So this intelligence seems to correct what we would consider an emotional issue. That's my contention, and I have so many testimonies to bear that out that I believe that is indeed accurate.
Well, you definitely have mine. I've been so impressed with how Scalar Light works and just how that energy comes together and works. So you have adjusted your machine so it's different than any other machine in the world. Is that right?
So what I've just developed are customized instruments that deliver this intelligence. And in so doing, this intelligence has been shown to correct our mental health, our emotional health. It's always been my contention that thought is a waveform, an energy form, that chakras have an energy form to them, which is scalar energy. So a scalar energy instrument can, if you will, impart corrective intelligence to the mind and the chakras.
So when we look at scalar energy, you talk about having it relate to the mind and the chakras. You're really, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're taking the light in a certain frequency and then applying it in which way?
We apply this through a person's photograph. Now, this is the distinction with scalar energy. A photograph of a person carries their signature or their intelligence. So I never work in person. This is a new science in which we can work by way of a person's photograph, much like you can see a person's image on a television or on a video cam recorder. Well, likewise, with scalar energy, I work with the image field or the force field of a person. So it's a new science in which we're not working biologically. We're working only with intelligence. All of my work is non-physical. All of my work is with light. Hence, the fact that it's non-physical action upon a person's force field, the photograph, the energy always achieves its objective. Nothing can stop this energy.
So is there a benefit to doing this on an ongoing basis?
Many people think so. Why? It's a corrective energy. We're assaulted today by microbes, germs, 5G towers. We're assaulted by pollutants, stress. So many people feel the benefits if they practice this type of modality month after month. I've been on it for 30 years. I think it's enhanced my health.
And so scalar energy is able to transmute matter?
Yes. Let me explain that. Transmute. It's simply intelligence that holds together, that orchestrates matter. Well, this instrument can transmute, say, a microbe. For instance, if a virus has a specific signature or intelligence, a scalar energy instrument can access that intelligence of the virus and negate the intelligence. If you negate the intelligence of the virus will fall apart. At least in theory, I believe so. Now, I've experienced great results working with people who've had viral infection. After this instrument will send the energy or the intelligence to negate a virus, people report that they no longer have viral symptoms.
I find that so empowering to be able to use new energy in a way like this, even though it's been around for generations.
Now, Nikola Tesla was the first man to harness this energy over 100 years ago. He tried to introduce this energy of the stars over 100 years ago to humanity. We were not ready. Now it's becoming almost a household word. Scalar energy, scalar light is now being embraced by the world. And we will see the great benefits to be derived from this technology.
So, why don't you share a story with us? I know you've shared a couple already, but a story with us in regards to someone going through the process of starting with Scalar Light with you and then getting to a point of empowerment.
Yeah. I always suggest people go to our website and register for 15 days of free sessions. The key to my work is I have to introduce this. It's new, it's groundbreaking, and the best way is to get people to actually experience the sessions. So email us your photograph. Thereafter, we will, on a daily basis, balance your chakras, eradicate microbes, we'll even download, if you will, or assemble nutrients. The key to my work is to introduce this, preferably by way of experience, so that people can have a working knowledge of what this means. You're not going to find many textbooks in college or in a library that relate to this subject. Why? It's groundbreaking, it's new. So presently, we're still at, if you will, square one, trying to introduce this to mankind and to prove that this is a valid technology.
So, do you feel optimistic that this is going to become a very well used path for healing in the future?
Yes, it already has. Thank you, Marianne. Why? It works and it's safe. It's so simple. We work with force fields on a photograph. You don't have to leave your office. You don't have to visit a clinic. When I work with this energy, all of my work is non-physical. So there's never a side effect such as dizziness or bloating, etc. It's the easy way to quantum energetic health, in which we're no longer at the biological level. We're now at the level of intelligence. And the level of intelligence is much easier to work with than the human biology, than human flesh and blood, so to speak.
So you talked about being able to use Scalar Light with animals. I understand you did some work with some elephants.
Yes, people from Asia sent us photographs. There were elephants in a particular enclosure that were suffering from a viral infection. And the instrument, the energy, is able to pick out that viral intelligence and negate it. Now, I did that through a photograph of the elephants in Asia. Obviously, I didn't visit Asia to work on elephants. So consider how simple this is. So by working with this photograph of the elephant in Asia, I was able to negate the intelligence of the virus. Now, look how just simple and easy that is. If you supply a photograph anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter because I'm working in the realm of intelligence, what some people might call consciousness. So after working with these elephants in Asia, what was the report was really stellar. There were no more viral symptoms that these elephants were experiencing.
Well, on that note, we're going to pause here for a quick break. We've been speaking with Tom Paladino in regards to his approach to holistic wellness through Scalar Light. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Julie Jansis, the Angel Medium. Want to know how to hear your angels clearly? Listen to the Angels and Awakening podcast every week. And if you want to go even deeper, register for my free 3-day Angel Fest online retreat to know exactly which angels are working with you. Register today at theangelmedium.com/free. That's theangelmedium.com/free.
Lindsay Roy's new book, The Gift of Perspective, is a must-read. Lindsay's unique life stories of surviving and thriving after 2 major life challenges is a wonderful companion to start your new year. It's a great guidebook for anyone facing a challenge, big or small, in business or in life. Lindsay's own stories and the anecdotes of those she met along the way help illuminate real ideas in real circumstances, drawing out reflections and actionable takeaways for all. Full of faith, grit, and humor, this book has the power to change how you see things. The Gift of Perspective is available at Amazon or visit Lindsay's website at lindsayroy.com. I'd like to thank Jason Eastwood at Guitarfulness for sharing his inspiring music and talent with us. His music is known worldwide for cultivating atmospheres of harmony, inner peace, and clarity. Visit Jason's website at guitarfulness.com. Join his newsletter, be part of his community, and download his music. Welcome back to Moments with Marianne. We're here today with special guest Tom Paladino, who's sharing with us his approach to holistic wellness through Scalar Light. Before we left for break, we were talking about the extraordinary work that you're doing with elephants overseas. You know, I'm just so impressed by this because how often do we have something going on with our pets and they can't tell us what's happening and we just have no idea, or even us. There's a lot of times, doctors have no idea what's happening to us. So I know many times people turn to alternative approaches to wellness, and I would think that this would be one of them as well.
Yeah. That's another key aspect. I do not diagnose. I'm not in the medical profession. I'm in a different realm of science in which we're working with information intelligence only. The energy will diagnose. To be clear, there's no human input, there's no human reasoning. I work with energy instruments. The energy instruments will dictate the intelligence.
So I'm sure we have some, critics out there that are going, okay, so how is any of this possible? I understand about the photograph, but how does this all connect?
Yeah. How does this connect? When we're working with energy is fundamental. Energy is supreme. It's the supreme force in the universe, and energy never makes a mistake. What am I getting at? Energy follows the laws of science. Now, I've discovered that the laws of science of scalar energy have an intelligence for everything, including viruses and bacteria. And if I can negate that scalar energy intelligence of a virus or a bacterium, the virus or the bacterium ceases to exist. Now, this is easily achieved by way of scalar energy. You cannot achieve this easily with electricity and magnetism. So it's the new science of intelligence. All of my work is non-physical. Working with this primal force, we can guarantee that we can identify the intelligence of a virus or a bacterium and negate that intelligence or bring that intelligence to a state of chaos. That's how powerful scalar energy is, and that's how much you can pinpoint an event, and you can guarantee the outcome of an event.
So is this very similar? Because it's kind of reminding me of when people do like distant healing or, no touch healing, like Reiki or energy healing.
Yes, that's precisely the same working agenda. That's the same paradigm. People can heal by prayer or by thought. Some people can lay hands upon others. That is an energy system. That is an intelligence. So whether it's prayer, thought, or laying hands upon someone, what is the animating force? It's always intelligence, scalar intelligence. So this gives a great deal of credence to the notion of positive thinking, of prayer, of meditation, of laying hands upon someone, of what we might call instantaneous healing. All of that is through this realm, this paradigm of scalar energy.
So how do you see the future of scalar energy? Is there more applications for it?
Yeah, there's thousands, Marianne, thousands. Whatever we've accomplished with electricity, we can accomplish with scalar. The benefit of scalar energy, there's no harm. It's non-physical. And the energy source is the stars. So in other words, we won't need to drill for oil. We won't need wind turbines. You will not need a nuclear reactor. You do not have to create the energy. The energy's been created by the stars.
I love how on your website you have testimonials that different people have left. I mean, even some as, just a few days ago, were they talking about different things? One person talked about how their stomach, and so it's interesting when we look at how many applications Scalar Light has.
On our website, we have various programs. For instance, we work with natural foods. We're able to identify the phytochemicals in natural foods and deliver them energetically. So to be clear, this is not a chemical compound that we work with. We only work with the energy of natural foods, which is an excellent way to impart the intelligence of nutrition. I receive my nutrition 24 hours a day with these instruments, with these scalar energy instruments. So it's a new way of looking at science. It's a new way of looking at what I call quantum health.
So I think I want you to break that down a little bit because people are like, wait a minute, you get your nutrition through Scalar Light?
That's correct. I actually can take a photograph of, say, a cucumber or a photograph of some type of herb, and I can take the intelligence of, say, cucumber and download it into my quantum. So I take the energy of natural foods, deliver that energy to me. So instead of ingesting a cucumber, I receive the phytochemicals by way of energy. This is the simple, easy way of nutrition. I, per se, do not take protein shakes or multivitamins. I deliver my nutrients through intelligence.
So how has your own health benefited from using Scalar?
I have excellent health. I'm 63 years of age. I have I believe it's not only enhanced my well-being, but it's probably added to my longevity. I believe I'm going to live a happy long.
Well, we all know that you're going to, especially with this type of research. My goodness. When we look at just Scalar Light, we're were interested. People have heard about this now. So how do they start? And I know you talked about the free 15-day trial.
It's only fair, Marianne, that I introduce this by way of a free session because it's never been accomplished before. My work is unique. My instruments are unique. So our website is scalarlight.com. Visit the website. Anybody in the world can upload. You're going to email us your photographs. You can email us your entire family with their permission, include your pets. I have 2 dogs. I work with my dogs on a daily basis. My dogs are germ-free. Try it. It's 15 days of free session. Scalarlight.com. On a daily basis, will balance your chakras, eradicate germs, microbes, and deliver energetically nutrients.
Again, like on your website, there's so many testimonials for things like hormone balancing and emotional balancing and staph infections and arthritis is gone, and periodontitis no longer needed. And it goes on and on and on. And that's within just the last week. So I'm sure it's pretty much hard to keep track of all that because you're getting so much positive feedback coming in.
You're right. We have thousands of testimonies. To be clear, earlier today in my laboratory, I was working with photographs of people around the world. I was working with 500,000 photographs. Many people are sending us group photographs of their school, their corporation, we work with entire villages in Africa. So this is really starting to catch up. It works.
So can this be worked with people who are having weight issues, or let's say someone has an addiction, maybe food addiction or chemical addiction?
We've seen your nutrition, energetic. Many people tell us that once they start receiving their nutrition energetically, that they have a suppression of their appetite. They're no longer having food cravings. Why? Your body is being immersed in this energy field of nutrition, so to speak. We deliver nutrition by way of intelligence. In so doing, that suppresses the appetite. As a result, people start to lose weight. They're not hungry. So that's the cause and effect relationship that many people have attested to. It works. It's a fundamental approach to.
I agree with that. I mean, my health has improved since I've started doing this, and I think it's such a just empowering and something that's so needed in the world. So thank you for bringing this forward and allowing people to take part in this, because I mean, you could have kept this and just kept it for yourself,
Well, that's the entire point of research, to help people. I am a humanitarian. I'm glad you note that. I'm a humanitarian. I want to get the word out. And I will have to say that the grassroots following that we've developed is just extraordinary. So God bless the people for supporting this type of paradigm, this new approach to energetic.
So I'm sure everyone's going, okay, enough talk. Where do I go to get started?
The website is scalarlight.com, SCALAR, scalarlight.com. Visit that website and you simply email us your photograph. It's that simple. You're not required to change your lifestyle whatsoever. We'll send you daily email notices. We'll explain to you the process, and then you judge. You be the judge after 15 days as to the benefit.
Do you suggest that people keep like a little diary so they kind of understand where they're at?
That's smart. I think that's wise, prudent. Why? Start on day one and note how you feel. And as you experience a shift, most people experience a shift, such as many people say that they have a deeper dream state, that they can sleep without interruption. Well, make a note of that. And you'll start seeing the cause and effect relationship of this energetic healing.
When we talked last year, that was actually one of the points that I was having a tough time with. And over the last 4 months, and because we started, I think about like 5 months ago, the last 4 months, I've been able to sleep like a baby at night, which is amazing. Makes
Yes.
such a huge difference.
Yes, it does. Sleep is restorative. And why are you sleeping well? Because scalar energy has recalibrated your brain waves. By recalibrating your brain waves, you have greater sleep. You have deeper sleep. We've accessed your theta waves, your delta waves. In so doing, yes, many people say that they can sleep like a baby. I do. I sleep without interruption.
Well, why don't you share that website with us one more time?
Scalarlight.com. You can share it with anybody in your family or your office. The sessions are free for 15 days. You can prove to yourself how energy healing will enhance your health.
Well, Tom, it's always such a joy to spend time with you and to talk about this revolutionary work. Thank you so much for taking the time to be on the show with us here today.
It's always my pleasure. Thank you for your professionalism.
Well, thank you, Tom. It's been such an honor to spend this time with you and to talk about your approach to holistic wellness through Scalar Light. If you'd like to connect with Tom to get your free 15-day trial, please visit scalarlight.com. Well, we're at the end of our time today. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. You've been listening to Moments with Marianne, where we make every moment count.
In a single moment, your life can change. Moments with Marianne is a transformative hour that covers an endless array of topics with the best of the best. Her guests are leaders in their fields, ranging from inspirational authors, top industry leaders, and business and spiritual entrepreneurs. Each guest is gifted and a true visionary, a recognized leader in her own work, and while teaching others to develop, refocus, and grow, Marianne will bring the best guest and sometimes a special surprise. Don't miss this. You never know just which moment will change your life forever. Make sure to tune in and visit momentswithmarianne.com for more information.